Hello and welcome to Faviola the CEO Hustler, your business coach for aspiring interpreters and entrepreneurs. This is your go-to place to start and help you grow your career, your business, as well as your lifestyle. My name is Faviola Valencia and I am your host. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Faviola the CEO Hustler, always helping you boss up and rise. Today, I never really pick a topic, and I know many of you guys are like, what the heck, Fabiola, we're here to get some advice, right? But I am the kind of gal that I go with the flow. What I talk about, some of the issues or things that I've been going through, tips, resources, step-by-step information to help you both with life and business. I know that some of you have been asking me on some of the platforms why I share a lot about my health. Well, you know what? If you've been following me, you'll know that on one of my blog posts years back, when the first economy crash, where I talked about some of the issues and problems that I was going through, both, family, health-wise, and putting myself out there. Believe it or not, the response was amazing. The fact that I was able to, some of these people resonate with some of the issues that I was going through. And to hear the response that, thank you, Fabiola, I really needed to hear this, or thank you for these tips. That's what drives me every single day to get up and share these things with you, because, I listen a lot to Mel Robbins, and a lot of the stuff and information and tips that she provides are real life issues that happen around the world that many of us don't really talk about. And in order for us to have a productive business, we have to be both mentally, physically able to run a household. For those of us that have a husband, kids, and the whole 9 yards. As you can see, I'm very casual. I'm not going to get all dolled up to show up, because this is me. Otherwise, I would be fake, right? I would be portraying somebody that I'm not, and that is not what I am. So let me take a sip here. So for those of you that are following me on the different platforms, welcome. For those of you that don't know me, I am Faviola. I am a wife, mother of 4, interpreter, translator, business coach, interpreter trainer. I share with you guys life tips, business tips, health, the whole 9 yards, because all of that combines and works itself out when you are running a business. So I want to actually talk to you guys. I've been reading some books. Those of you that love to read, I listen to a lot of podcasts and, YouTube videos, because overall there's a lot of people that I listen to that I resonate with. In other words, that provide me with information that helps me with both life and business, because I don't know it all. None of us know it all, right? Somebody else's experience may help you in one way, shape, or form. So finding those leaders, those people that actually help you along the way, those are the ones that you are going to listen to. Some things that I want to really bring up to you, especially right now with this chaotic world that we are freaking living in. Okay. 1, learn to be honest with yourself. Learn to analyze your capabilities, your skill set, what you can and can't do, and be realistic about it. And it's okay if you can't do it all. None of us can. Otherwise, oh my God, I don't know what the heck would happen, right? Always pay attention to your inner voice. If it doesn't sound right, if it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. Go with your gut feeling. Tell this to my kids every single time. Just because you see online somebody being successful, I'm sorry to break it to you, but that may not work for you. Just because somebody is doing A, B, and C and it's functioning for them, it doesn't mean that it's going to function for you. But it doesn't mean that you have to give up. It doesn't mean that you have to throw in the freaking towel and say, okay, I'm done with trying. No, you dust yourself off, you get up, and you continue to boss up and rise. Self-care is so important in our daily life. You hear me say this time and time again. I know my triggers, and I'm guilty every single day. I'm human, right? I would be lying to you if I'd say, no, you know what? I don't derail at times, because I would lie. I would be lying to you. And so knowing my triggers and still doing the same thing only ends up sending me back to the freaking hospital. And I laugh at it because, like, oh my gosh, I'm not the only one that suffers when I go through this with the aches and pains, but my kids and husband also suffer with that, because I'm putting them through this vicious circle again. And I try every single day. Trust me, it's very hard when you're living with autoimmune disorders and chronic pain, that at times life can be so freaking overwhelming that it's like, okay, you're ready to throw in the towel. But I don't. I have kids. I have a husband who I love dearly. I have a great family. So for me to throw in the towel, that would be, I don't know, something that's just not in me. Like my daughter always tells me when I'm down, it's like, Mommy, that's not the mommy I know. My mommy gets up and she fights. She's a fighter just like me. So hearing those words all the time, it's just a reminder of why we have to get up, right? Don't see yourself as a failure because you're feeling down today. No. Okay. If you start feeling down, depressed, overwhelmed, go out for a walk, go read a book, go meditate, do some yoga, do some jogging, do some exercise, find something to help you out. Like I said, right now, the life is chaotic, and so you get stressed out when you're freaking on social media and seeing all these people, that are overnight successors, and you're still hustling and bustling and things are not getting lifted. Well, you know what? Don't give up. Maybe there's just, you need somebody to help you, redirect you, help you decipher certain things of your business. But find help. There's help. There's free help. There's, help within your budget. There's a lot of resources online that you can tap into for free if you are struggling financially. But don't give up. That's the worst thing that you can do, is give up. Or the second worst is that, you have this dream, vision, and mission in mind, but you don't have the strength or that goal getter mind to just say, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. If you fail, it's okay. Dust yourself up and try again. And you keep on trying, and you keep on trying until eventually it works out. But don't throw in the towel, please. Another thing that's super important is establishing boundaries, both in business and in life. Learn to say no when you can't do it. Learn to say, I can't at this time, but I can do this. Don't let people run your life in your business, because you will drive yourself crazy. Trust me. Set goals for your life and your business. And don't just set them and then just like forget about them. No, I talk about this in my vision board workshop, where when we are creating our vision board, we set timelines. We set a goal. And we work through these goals 30, 60, 90 days to be able to achieve them. Realistic goals, okay? Because you can't say, okay, I want to become a millionaire in 30 days, but you don't want to work on it, or you don't want to establish a business, or you don't want to invest in training or mentorship and the whole 9 yards. So that's not a realistic goal, right? Or to say, okay, I'm going to lose 100 pounds in 30 days, but you don't change your eating habits, or you don't start exercising, or you don't implement certain things that you know, that you talk about in your inner brain. So those are not realistic goals. Also, and finally, revise your wants and your needs. We all want that nice, beautiful, big house, that nice, blingy car, or the Louis Vuitton bag. You know, those are wants versus your needs. Your needs are your lights, your, roof over your head, food on the table, clothes on your back. And like I said, this is like an old sweater, but it's comfortable, it's warm, and it still serves its purpose. And I know that you have something like that in your closet, right? So unless I really, really need to spend money, I am very, very responsible now when it comes to spending money. I am not going to spend thousands of dollars on something that I don't need just because I want it right now, and jeopardize not having food, or being able to provide for my kids and my family next month, all because I was being selfish about my wants versus my needs. Okay. So let me know in the comments. I always invite you to subscribe if you want to hear more. Let me know in the comments, where are you struggling? What are your challenges? What are your problems? What do you need help with? That's how I create some of these videos. I respond to you because, can you imagine? I mean, I gotta be honest with you, right? If I sat there on my keyboard or on my phone every single day responding to DMs and comments, it just wouldn't be feasible. Sometimes I do, depending on, okay, if I'm at an appointment and waiting for the doctor, or just kicking back at the beach, or not doing something that is going to take away from my family, or from my personal life, then yeah, I'll respond. But for the most part, I try to respond in videos, to help you out, because again, remember, if you are not happy in your daily life, you're just going to add on more chaos and problems to your business, and vice versa. You want to have a balance. That is so important. You want to be healthy, stay healthy, so you can run a successful business. That is of utmost importance, because if you're always working, and getting yourself so damn sick that you end up in the hospital and you're down for 2-3 weeks, how resourceful or how good are you for business? And let me show you here. Those of you that are listening to the podcast, you can't hear, but you can check it out on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel. I'm showing you guys. I have a rotator cuff injury. I've been dealing with this for over a year. They're recommending surgery, but having surgery right now, because it's my dominant hand, I'm going to be down for a long, long time. And obviously I'm re-injuring this, and it's not helping me. So at some point in time, I have to make the decision, like, okay, I guess I have to do it, right? But right now I've been very busy with translations and not being able to use my right hand. Can you imagine, right? Now, granted, I have people that I can outsource it to, but I don't want to go back to that agency cycle again. And by opening up that door, that can of worms of, okay, let me subcontract, it's opening a can of worms, and I don't want to go that route. So it's going to be, again, a balance of what I can and can't do. So that's what I'm talking about. The second thing that I'm talking about is, again, with the chronic pain, I've been overworking myself, not only with business, but with my household, where I've been moving stuff around that I shouldn't be moving, all because I am impatient and I can't wait for my husband or my kids to help me. So I do it myself. So I injured myself. The other thing is, I love food. Who doesn't love food, right? And so I'm eating stuff that I shouldn't be eating. And so I'm aggravating my IBS. I'm aggravating my freaking other stomach issues that I have, the colitis. And so these are just things, like I said, your triggers. We all know our triggers. We all know what affects us, and we all know what helps us. So start doing what I'm doing now. And oh, I didn't bring my list. I have a list that I created of the things that I can and can't do because I've been monitoring that. And just like basic habits that I need to start doing, and timers for. So I'll go ahead and share it. Okay, I'll share the template with you guys so that hopefully this can help you. So like I always say, let's continue to boss up and rise. And please don't forget to subscribe if you want to hear more. Like, comment, share. And maybe, who knows, maybe some of these tips will help the next person. Alrighty, stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask, and boss up and rise.